Hello! Welcome to this week's episode of Man, We're Too Old for This here on the Nerd Eternal Network. I'm your host, the experience that some call Jason, and with me today is.
CDL-113, the droid you're looking for.
And the blurred dawn of the veil, the Godfather.
And today we're going to be talking about Prey, the latest in the Predator franchise. This one went direct to streaming, I believe.
Yep. Hulu. Went right to Hulu.
So I haven't seen it, so I will mostly be asking questions today. So which one of you fine gentlemen wants to start off telling us about the movie?
I like to start out positively, so I'm going to say Danny.
Like you said, Prey is the newest movie in the franchise. Went directly streaming to Hulu. It's set back in
17, 15, something like that.
Yeah, 17, somewhere in the 1700s. You've got Native American, a Native American Comanche tribe as the main, would be protagonists.
Victims.
Well, yeah.
Same thing in a horror movie.
What'd you say?
I said that's the same thing in the horror movie, the protagonist and the victim.
Yeah. Protagonist, victim.
Then you got the Predator, and then you have a group of French fur trappers. And the movie starts out, and the main character, my mind blanks on what the little actress's name is.
Amber Midthunder is the real name. I won't say the character's name is Naya.
Naya. And Midthunder. But when the Native Americans speak, it's Comanche, and on the voice options, they have an option where you can put it in Comanche and listen to it all in Comanche and just read the English subtitles.
Yeah, no point.
But all of the Native American Indians in the movie are just that, Native American. They didn't do any
$5 Indians.
Yeah, $5 Indian. Brown face or anything like that. They went out and specifically recruited Native Americans to play the tribes, which I can appreciate that. And but she's kind of a tomboy, excuse me. She wants to be treated equal to the men in the tribe. She doesn't want to be a gatherer. She wants to be a hunter. And her father had made her a tomahawk and a knife for her food gathering. Well, she would go out to gather stuff, and she would practice throwing the tomahawk, and she was real good at it. And she sees a fire in the sky, and their Native American religion, she thinks it's the Thunderbird. And she's trying to tell people, I saw a sign, and I want to take the test, to be a hunter. And nobody, gives her any mind. And what she saw was the Predator ship coming in through the atmosphere. But Maya has a dog that's her companion that's really well trained, and she uses it to try and hunt a deer. And Todd said this to me last night on the phone that she must be pretty badass if she can outrun a deer, because she's running through the forest. The dog is herding the deer to one side, and she's running trying to cut it off. And that's when I think that was when she saw the fire in the sky. But she is
Super Ninja Girl.
Yeah, Super
Just
Ninja
going
Girl.
to say it.
Yeah. It's a good story, but she's a little too
It's not even that good of a story.
I enjoyed it. Okay.
It's the same. Well, other than the Predator, it's the same. Every Predator movie is basically the same movie. It's like the Friday the 13th series. There ain't a whole hell of a lot of variation.
Yeah,
in what happens.
The only real variation was the time frame it's set in, and I guess the Predator itself.
Now, to me, the time period it's set in is obviously that's a reference to Predator 2, where you find out they've been, hunting humans for quite some time.
Yeah.
But to me, that just screams, we don't know what to do with this series anymore. Hell with it, we'll just go historical.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We should probably just let this thing lie for a while. Nah.
And you can tell, I can smell the Disney on it because, Hulu is Disney now. So this is Disney's Predator. That's one reason why the name is Prey, is it differentiates itself from the rest of the series. This is Disney's baby. And because it's Disney's baby, oh my God, it's the highest rated Predator on Rotten Tomatoes. Oh, I'm so damn shocked that the Disney Shields have basically said this is the greatest Predator movie ever. It's better than the original. It's just the greatest shit since sliced bread.
No, it's not, and I'm not saying it is. I just enjoy.
I'm saying that based off of you can go online right now and it's the highest rated Predator series on Rotten Tomatoes, and I'm saying that's about like going to the president of Disney and going, "What's your favorite Predator movie?" Well, the one that I did.
Yeah. But I thought the time frame was interesting, like how somebody from that time frame going to handle fighting a predator, and
you couldn't. That's just it. You couldn't.
Yeah,
somebody from that time period couldn't fight us.
No.
And we took modern weaponry to the 1700s. We'd kill every damn thing we saw. Yeah. And there ain't shit they could do about it.
Yeah. That was one thing I did like when you had the French fur trappers out there trying, basically doing the same thing the Predator was doing, and he's sitting there watching them, and they got flintlock muskets and flintlock pistols, and yeah, it takes them a good 45 seconds or more to reload. And the Predator sitting there watching him was like, really? And he's got a freaking shield. I thought, ode to Captain America as soon as he popped that shield up. But they're sitting there struggling to reload and all this. Hell, the Indians did better against him than they did, because
the brother did.
Yeah, the brother did. But they got arrow shots off against him and actually wounded him. Where the French fur trappers, yeah, he was ready for them. He just like, okay, I got my shield up, throwing spikes at you. I'm throwing a spear at you. It really wasn't any kind of contest. It was like
they had their picks as to where the Predator would become competent.
Yeah, they did.
That was the trick. Well, some people were competent than other people. He walked through you like you ain't shit. Oh, it's the sticks and rocks, folks, versus the people with a gun. Yeah, if the gun ain't doing shit, your sticks and rocks really ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah.
Nobody takes their gun and throws it away and picks up a rock. Take this rock and throw it at him. He was Superman.
Yeah, I was about
you sit there and shoot at him, and you throw the gun at him, and he ducks.
Yeah, that was what kind of went through my mind. It was like, he shot Superman.
But it for me, it was predictable. About 5 minutes into it, I actually went on Facebook and went, "This movie's predictable as hell." Oh, that brother's dead. And sure enough, by the time they got to the fur trappers, I was really zoning out. Some of the stuff, people like, the fur trappers, they said this. I was like, oh, did they? And that's me sitting in a damn box in the middle of the night with nothing else to do, and I literally zoned the hell out because it was like, it's not interesting. It's predictable as hell. It's typical modern female heroine. She's Mary Sue as fuck. She apparently knows some form of Native American capoeira or some shit. It's Buffy the Vampire Slayer without having the story beat to explain why she's Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
Buffy would do that, and it was acceptable because Buffy wasn't normal.
Yeah,
you knew that going in. She's the Slayer. Buffy ain't normal. Buffy ain't gonna do normal shit. Naya's just a chick.
Yeah.
She's whipping dudes' ass. Even when she fails, it's still like covered, because when she screwed up with the mountain lion, when her brother had to take her home. But before the brother kicks it, you have to make sure that he tells her, "Oh, your plan was this, and you're just so smart. You're the greatest, bestest thing ever." And it's like, Jesus H. Christ, good Lord. And the ending was where I completely lost it. the magic flower that causes your body to be room temperature. Really? Really?
Yeah.
If there's a flower that makes you room temperature, it killed you.
Yeah.
It literally killed you. That's the only way your body is the same damn temperature as the surrounding area is your ass is your room temperature. You're dead. Your internal furnace has cut the fuck off. I was thinking, when she was trapped in the quicksand, that you were gonna basically have like the Arnold thing, like the thing was gonna show up and she was gonna see it. It was like, oh hell, it don't see me. Cool. I can slab the mud. That makes sense. I'm gonna take a flower. It's a magic flower that makes me room temperature. Really? That's the best you got? That's poor storytelling.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the way she takes it out, she basically Elmer Fudd's the damn thing. You could have impressed that woman with a matchstick.
Yeah.
A matchstick. If you'd have had a matchstick and went, psst, holy shit, he produced fire with his damn fingers. But she can understand alien technology better than the alien itself. Through the power of what? Vagina? What? I mean, Jesus Christ. Even when you establish it, oh, she's smart, because they could not help but tell you every fucking 5 seconds how smart she was. See,
Yeah.
she's smart. Did I tell you she's smart? She's very smart. She is actually quite smart. That woman is quite bright compared to something that does interstellar travel that is basically being smart for a dog.
Yeah.
My dog is real smart. My dog's not going to outsmart me and kill me with my own damn weapon. It's smart for a dog. They ain't on the same level. They just ain't. That's the suspension of my suspension of disbelief went. And if you say this online, and I know some of the people are here to go, well, you just don't like a female hero. I just came out of Nope 2 weeks ago. Nope has a black queer female heroine. That's who kills the monster. But she did it in a way that made sense. She didn't take something of the alien and beat it with it. She used something from her experience to beat the alien. That makes sense.
Now, you do have to. I called it as soon as I saw it when it first happens. When she's in the mud bog and gets caught, has to pull her way out. I told Jennifer right then. I said, "That's how she's going to kill the predator. She's going to, at some point in the movie, she's going to lure that thing, and it'll fall in it and get stuck. And
and that would have made sense. If that had been the end, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because that would have been her using something that was in her purview that she had knowledge of that it didn't. And she used that to beat it. That makes sense. That's the difference.
Yeah.
But that's not Super Ninja Girl. Ninja Girl
set up the helmet.
Who's smart has got to set up the helmet in some kind of way, use it by remote control.
No, well, see, that wasn't what was happening. The Predator was hitting a button to launch them spikes.
Yeah.
But she had set the helmet up where the red dot, the red dots were
was on
on.
it. So damn stupid that you gonna use a guided missile that you don't have control over where it's going?
No, I'm not.
That's the point.
Yeah.
She Elmer Fudded the damn thing. She used its technology
against it.
She ain't at a level to understand that damn thing's technology.
No, she's not.
To be honest, just the fact that hell it shot light would probably freak her the fuck out because she's at the fire stage.
Yeah, yeah. Because I made this comment to you and I made it to Jennifer the other night. They don't even have lead or they don't have metal in their technology base because they did not learn what metal. If they found metal that was in a rock, yeah, they saw it. That's different. It's shiny. But they didn't have like steel weapons or iron weapons until the white man came and, traded them a knife for the furs or whatever. Or they found a dead white man, like, oh, you got a knife. I can tell that's a knife because it cuts.
Well, it looks like a knife.
Yeah.
The point is, yeah, you ain't using that.
No.
You damn sure ain't using it to trick it some kind of damn way. Because when I went online and said my favorite was Predator 2, and it still is. They would go, well, Danny Glover used the technology, but he didn't use it better than the damn Predator.
Mm.
The Predator could take that damn thing and throw it, and it would come back to him and all kinds. It was guided and shit. Danny just took it and said, hell, I can cut with this damn thing.
Yep.
If I see if it sticks its fingers here, the damn thing cuts. Well, I'll stick my fingers here, and oh, look, it cuts for me. He was also desperate to keep that damn thing, that damn nuke from going off, so it's like, shit.
Yeah.
Even if I got to pound this damn thing, oh shit, it cuts. Okay, I got a weapon. That's a hell of a lot different than going, well, take it from the damn Predator, and hell, I'm doing it better than he is. Hell, I'm making it walk the dog like a fucking yo-yo, and you can just throw it. Ha ha ha, look how smart I am. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I had one dude actually go, well, it's because the City Hunter was stupid. Motherfucker, Praise Predator just got done like Elmer Fudd. That takes the stupid cake. If you want to give Prey an award, dumbest Predator ever, it gets it. Hell, it even looked derpy when it took the helmet off.
Yeah.
It looks short bus. It looks a little derpy. I don't know if that was the.
Notice they had redesigned it.
Yeah, they redesigned it. And they were going, let's see, we're trying to show the evolution. Nah, that's bullshit. That is Disney not wanting to that's Disney putting their stamp on Predator, like they put their stamp on Star Wars.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoever created the look of the Predator, of the Yautja, they don't want to pay him. So they go, well, we'll take it and tweak it, make it our version. Get the hell out of here. Like I said, it's the typical Disney. It's the typical Disney marketing. It's the typical Disney stink. And they produce the typical Disney pandering bullshit. Yeah, and anybody wants to go, well, you don't like it because it's a girl. Well, if that's your excuse, it don't bother me none. Float with it. I could take the time to defend all the damn things with female heroines that I like. Like I said, I literally just picked Nope over this. Nope, hell, I went to go see twice. This, I can watch for free and I ain't watching the shit no more. So, what I enjoy is a good story that follows its own logic and makes some damn sense. Now, if you come with pandering Super Ninja Girl, that's two steps away from hell, caveman, all of a sudden flying the Millennium Falcon, I got a problem with it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right, since we're on the subject of the Alien Predator movies, what's your favorite Predator movie? You said two. What would be next?
Kind of a toss-up between the original and Predators. Because that was a trick. The first Predator movie, it was your typical slasher flick. It was a Schwarzenegger movie, so you knew who was going to be the person that lived.
Yeah.
But the first one, you didn't know what it looked like. So that's what drew you into it, is what the hell is this damn thing? What the hell does it look like? And you were waiting for the reveal.
Yeah.
2 is my favorite because Mike Harrigan, Danny Glover's character, has still done what no other fucking human in any of the damn movies have done. He fought a predator, a fair one, and beat it.
Yeah.
He didn't try and blind it. He didn't try and trap it. He didn't cheat it. He chased it to its ship and went one-on-one with a damn predator and beat it. He's the only one that got gifted, which if you notice, the gun in Prey is the gun that he was gifted with. So something tells me Super Ninja Girl don't have a happy ending.
Yeah.
Well, when you watch the end credits, you see the ships in like the cave painting thing. You see the ships coming to that thing. So something tells me they ain't real happy about that shit. I think they wiped them out.
Yeah, that would make sense because, like you said, when you see the credits at the end, yeah, it's like, oh yeah, you don't survive this,
Mm-hmm.
and they shouldn't.
No, they shouldn't. It's like I said, I'm a horrible person, but I sat there that whole time going, God damn, if she kicks that much ass, how the Europeans ever whip them?
Yeah,
because shit, if you can whip an interstellar alien, what's a motherfucker Europe?
well, heck, one of the things that
Everybody that shows up here dies.
one of the things that I thought was pretty cool. I mean, the Predator picked up a freaking bear and killed it.
Yeah.
And then you had several of the Frenchmen, after they fired their shots and whatnot, they kind of tried to bum rush him. around like rag dolls. And it's like, oh, damn. And that what went through my mind was Predator 2. And like, yeah, he had cut its hand off, but still, it had cauterized it, and he gave himself pain medicine. He should have been like berserk crazy strong, and Glover still went up against him. It's like,
he was losing, but hell, he got him with that damn blade in his gut.
yeah.
And he didn't cheat.
No.
I don't care if you hear it and it pisses you off. He did what Arnold didn't do. Arnold didn't do it. This chick didn't do it. Adrian Brody didn't do it. Every damn one of them either set a trap or tried to fight it blind or do something. Danny Glover, Mike Harrigan is the only fucking character that went toe to toe with a fucking Yautja and kicked his ass. If you want to expand the universe, even Batman made a mech suit to fight one.
Yep.
So kiss my ass.
Well,
Mike Harrigan is the dude.
Batman modified the suit he had for the Justice League.
Yeah.
But he still
he put on a fucking mech to fight him.
Yep.
And didn't he hit him with a car at some point?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But how he beat it was he put on a suit.
Yeah.
But yeah, and but like I said, all those for me the story beats were there. I was like, oh, she's awesome and she's held back by the men and the obviously incompetent men, because she whips 2 or 3 of the Braves' ass.
Yeah.
In there. They obviously incompetent men are holding back her awesomeness. She is just so awesome. Oh, the because that's supposed to be the patriarchy. But you have to look at that. They were trying to protect her. It wasn't that they were going, well, you just some pathetic, you beneath me. That was somebody going, this shit is dangerous, and your life is more important than mine.
Yeah.
We going out and fighting bears and lions and shit. We don't want you to go out and fight a damn bear and lion, get hurt or killed. Which, let's be honest, when she went after a lion, her brother had to take her home. And when she went after a bear, if the predator hadn't showed up, it was going to kill her ass.
Yep.
The only reason she was still breathing was because that predator snuck up on the damn bear, and the bear started fighting the predator instead of going in there and in that beaver dam and killing her ass, because that's what it was in the process of doing.
Yep. Yeah, it was ripping that beaver dam apart.
Because when she shot at that bear and missed, that bear was on her ass.
Yeah. I'm not a hunter, but I had friends that I used to work with that were hunters, and they said 2 of the most dangerous things that you could go on a hunt for were wild boar and bears. If you look at history, people that would go on boar hunts, they have this thing called a boar spear, and it's like a 9 to 12 foot wooden pole, and you had like a 3 to 4 foot spike on the end of it, and it had a crossbar. That way, when you speared that boar, the bone would get stuck on that crossbar, and it couldn't get to you, and you could hold it off while it bled to death.
Yeah.
Yep, because otherwise a boar would run up a spear to get you.
Yeah, because my ROTC instructor, First Sergeant Campbell, he came home from Korea. And he had a 45 that, it was his. He had brought it home from the war. And he went back to the little rural, backwood country place that he grew up, because he said they didn't have running water, they didn't have electricity.
Yeah.
The town center had one phone, okay? So when I say backwoods country, I'm not being insulting. I'm literally saying they didn't have modern conveniences. And he decided to go hunting while he was home on leave. He's got a 30-06 and his 45. He took a shot at what he thought was a deer, and it was a boar. The distance, he just thought, oh, it's a deer laying on its side. I'll shoot it and I'll take the meat home to mom and dad. It was a boar. He realized, oh shit, I have made a mistake. And he went and he climbed up the nearest tree. He emptied the 30-06 into the boar. It wasn't stopping. He pulled out the 45, and he said, I put 6 rounds right in its skull, and it was still pissed off. It finally bled to death. He said he had never seen anything like it. But he said, you don't mess with a creature like that. He said when he was in Vietnam, some guy ran across a sleeping tiger and shot it with an M16, emptied a clip into it. Just it killed that dude and 4 other service members before they could put it down. There are certain creatures you don't go fighting fair. Bears, tigers, and wild boar are among them. So the fact that she was going to do this with a bow and arrow, yeah. So she did.
But she was smart. Don't forget, she's smart.
She wasn't that
She's
smart.
She's smart. They told you several times how smart she was. She's smart. She took a bow and arrow and went after a damn bear. She was smart.
That's not smart.
That's smart.
Stupid.
You can't tell me.
That's stupid.
You hate women.
No. I think stupid.
You hate
That
women.
was stupid.
You hate women. You part of patriarchy because you were suggesting that she couldn't kill that bear by herself with a bow and arrow. You obviously because you hate women.
Well, apparently I do. I hate stupid because that was
You
stupid.
just call women stupid.
I called her character stupid because you don't, and she should have known better. You don't go after a bear with a bow and arrow
by yourself.
by yourself.
Well, she did have Sparky the Wonder Dog. That was a damn smart dog.
Yeah,
Even a dog is smarter than people.
yeah, it would run away from danger.
Well, it led the bear away from it. That's the only reason why the bear didn't kill up on the ridge was because
Yeah,
the dog went, I'm gonna take one for the team.
Yeah, Jennifer was so mad. They're gonna kill the dog. I said,
It should have killed the dog. The bear is faster than the dog. Nobody there should have survived.
I think the only reason that dog survived because it did this in when they were chasing the damn deer early on. It would duck in and out of tight spaces.
Yeah.
I
You
figured
could
that's
essentially run around the car. Go away. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Yeah, it knew. I can't take this thing. I'm gonna find a way to get away from him and hide, and that's what it did.
No, I did like the bear. She shot that bear. That bear looked at that's your ass.
Yeah,
And immediately it started up at them. I was like, shit.
Yeah, when she climbed in that beaver dam, I told Jennifer, I said, this is not going to end well for her. And before the predator got it was about an inch and a half away from taking her head off.
I knew the predator was going to. I was like, the predator.
Well, that was in the trailers. I know about that.
Yeah, that was. But yeah, that was. She was smart. That's all I'm saying. She was smart. I'm gonna go out bear hunting with a switch. You know why? Why? I'm smart. God, I'm so smart.
Okay, so to wrap up, Danny, how many stars out of 5?
Ooh, out of 5, can we have 10?
Out of 5, I'll give it a 2.5 to a 3. I mean, I knew as soon as they had a female protagonist that, like Todd said, she was going to be Super Ninja Girl because most of the time nowadays with movies, they don't give you a reason why they're Super Ninja Girl. She, there should have been no reason why she was that competent with everything. Yeah, I'm a tomboy.
I'm not saying she shouldn't be competent. I'm just saying she shouldn't be competent with alien technology.
Yeah, because she goes out, she's trying to hunt because she at one point.
So what's your thing? What's your rating? Because you rambled.
All right, I'll give it a 3.
I'm gonna do it. So Jason don't do it. I'm gonna give it a 2.5. I was wanting 10 stars, where I could have gave it like a 5.5, but we'll give it a 2.5, which sounds lower than I actually feel about the movie. Like I said, it killed time, but there's better out there. There's better in the series.
Yeah.
It's not as good as the top 3, but it's better than especially like The Predator. The Predator is the worst damn Predator movie they've ever done. That thing is god awful.
Which one was that one?
The Predator. That's the one with Olivia Munn and where the little kid had the helmet as a Halloween costume. That thing is god awful. They should burn that motherfucker.
So overall, you would say it's a mid-range Predator movie.
Huh?
So overall, you'd say a mid-range Predator movie.
Yeah. It's
okay.
Somewhere.
So if you really like the Predator movies, go watch it. But other than that,
Or if you succumb to peer pressure, because like I said, on the internet streets right now, it's a whole lot of peer pressure for you to go, this is the greatest Predator movie that is revolutionized Predator movie. Of course, it comes from Disney, but
You don't want to incur the wrath of the mouse.
I just want to say she's smart. Just remember that going into the movie. She's very, very smart.
And lucky.
All right, well, we'll wrap there then. If you're out there and if you agree with us, or more likely disagree with us, and by us I mean Todd and Danny, I'm not in this. You can drop us a line at thenerdeternal@gmail.com. Leave a comment below. Not sure how that works if you're in the audio version. If you're in the audio version, stick to the email. But let us know what you think. If you write us something, we'll read it out on a podcast. Anyway, until next time, that's been us. Again, I've been the experienced some call Jason, and with me has been
CDL 113, the droid you're looking for.
And the Todd father who wishes to grow up to be as smart as the character in Prey. God, she's smart.
and we will see y'all next time.